It's a rainy day, rainy and cold. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today it is Monday morning. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We had a great weekend. We had a busy, physical, exhausting weekend. Not so much for me, for my husband. Excuse me. She's like, let me get another bone so I can bark. Is that what you want to do? You need a bone. That's how you give in to your kids, right? Like your kids start whining or crying and to keep them quiet, just give them what they want. That's what we do with Maxine. I know, it's good. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to film because she's going to bark the whole time. So for us, we had a busy weekend. We had a great weekend working on our wall. We live up on a mountain. People are like, oh, you guys got a lot of land, you got this. We do, but everything is on an angle. With the only little bit of flat space we have is where our trampoline is, and that's it. So that's it, and there's a propane tank. That's all we have for flat land. So we are going to build our flat land. So everything's at an angle. So we just started this weekend making our retainer wall. We're starting on retaining walls, just some small ones to work our way down. Our goal is to keep working down. Well, I'll show you. Let me show you what we did.
Jensen, great job, bro.
Well, look what we got. All right, look what we got going on here. This is the side of our house. The sun is gonna be right in my eyes. Let me see if I can come over here. All right, I'm gonna squat down because the sun's not in my eyes. So this whole side of our house over here is needing a retaining wall. It's needed a retaining wall since we moved here. Hello, husband. So we have not been able to put it, and today is the day that we are starting on our retaining wall. So this has been, we want to do a pool in our yard. Let me show you our yard here. All right, this is us digging all this up right here. This is all lovely. We are going to put a pool in like right over here, down. We live up on a mountain, so everything is up. It's the whole side of a mountain. So what we got going on now, we started making some tiers like a little while ago, and then it rained, so we're gonna be in the process of digging all that out. So it starts right here. This is our wall. This is our house. We've had to dig this out. Greg made this all in here nice and flat today, so we got the rebar in, and then we're gonna be doing some cement and then putting all those cinder blocks in. So these are the tubes that are coming out of our house here, so we gotta redirect those all the way down there and out that way. So this has been a work in progress, but it's good. But we're gonna get this up. We're only gonna go about 3 feet up, and then, you know, bring this all down, and then we'll do like another level, I think. Hold on. And then we're gonna do like another level right here. Those tubes are all gonna be, those are all from right here, which we're gonna be redirecting those somewhere else. So do another level and go down again. This will be like our second level here. Go down again into the pool down there. So we might have to pull this tree down so we can have some sunshine, but it's gonna be good. Hi honey, wanna add 2 cents?
Hi baby, huh?
Wanna add 2 cents to everything? I think I explained it.
Yeah, we're laying our rebar and our mesh and gonna dig some holes for some concrete columns to go down into the mountain.
It's looking good.
We're gonna start hauling gravel and cement.
Because when you have a house like this, everything wants to fall off the side of the mountain.
Oh yeah, it's a constant battle with erosion.
Including your house just wants to slide off. So to prevent that.
Yeah. And it all comes, did you kind of pan up the side there?
Oh yeah.
All the rain runoff comes right down here, and it
right
just
down
keeps
here,
eroding this whole mountain face away, which goes down and is blowing everything out below it.
Exactly.
So we're gonna secure this, and then we can go and get some filter topsoil put down or whatever, and then get some grass seed and
Has some grass. What's
some
that?
geo mesh and kind of hold it in place.
All that, and then I said this will be a layer here, over, and then that'll be.
Where is it going to be? Okay, right here. I know it's hard to see.
It's so hard to tell. It looks like a big blob.
Yeah, but right here, it's going to be like a 45-degree steps.
Okay.
Stairs. It's going to, you know, basically like this, how my hands are.
Yes.
Step, down, 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 and then off of each one of those steps is going to be
a tier. There you go.
Next big step.
Thus the walls there going down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So this is all going to be walled up, and then nice stairs going down, and then right where
that tree is.
That tree is going to be Mama's pool.
Was it there? Or is it going to be more over here?
Huh?
Is it going to be more over here?
What?
Oh, I thought it was going to be more over here.
You see where that last drop off is?
Yes.
Right there. Right where that dirt is, we're going to have to truck and bring dirt in.
For the pool.
For the pool, yeah.
So
like for the back half where the mountains are.
Gotcha. So that tree will have to go.
And that will also need a little retaining wall behind it.
Yes, because everything just goes down. This is like, this. It might not look like it, but it's all literally an angle all the way down. You couldn't stand down there straight.
Yeah.
So
These small retaining walls, we'll do them ourselves because they're going to be under 3 feet.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and tier it like that, so it'll be nice and gradual.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of stress on any one wall.
Right.
But when we get down to the pool,
it'll be different.
Yeah, we'll have to get some engineering going.
So every time I film, I always have these tubes sticking out, and I never film over here.
Oh, yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, these tubes. But now the tubes will be gone because we're redirecting and removing. So that's good. So we're getting there. So this is our first one right here. Filling, he's going to start getting the cement mixer out and mixing everything up, and then we'll do that one, and then we'll do along the back. And we still got to finish painting on this side.
You're doing great.
Look at that perfect spider web in the middle.
Amazing.
Can you see that?
I can.
Look at that. Sorry, let me zoom you in and show you the perfect spider web. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so can you see that, Jensen? It's like a perfect spider web. We're going to have to go get rid of that. So we got to paint this side still. The ladder, I didn't use this side yet, but we're almost done.
This whole side of the house is
got to be painted. Yeah, I did the shutters down here.
Construction is underway, baby.
But we got to do up here. So we're getting there. So he's doing it. So I thought I'd get a little update because, you know, in a year from now, we're going to want to look back and go, what did we even do? Oh my goodness, I can't believe.
I can't believe how far it's come.
Because right now this is stress and that is the funnest thing ever.
Well, these walls will be a lot of fun for me because they're going to be bent. And
right. There's the side of the yard that needs some redoing in, so I'm excited. They're going to start over there. He's going to get the cement mixer out. We got a cement mixer, and we're going to start pouring it in there and getting there. I'm like, yes. So we're getting there. I'm excited. Pool, probably not this year, but next year. At least we're getting in the move of it. So and then we'll put one along here. This is the front of our deck here. We don't have walls anywhere, so we just have our house on the mountain, but you got to hold it up somehow. So this will be good. We're getting there. Look at Ruby. Ruby loving it. Ruby loving her bed outside all day. She's like, I'm tired and hot. We've been giving her ice water, and kids have been giving her yogurt popsicles, so it's good. All right.
Try to keep it away from that hole.
Here we are. Step 2. I mean, step 10, not step 2. Putting the gravel in.
This is about step 30.
About step 30. But by the time we're done with all of them, he'll be an expert.
We have a little bit of unknown there with those two.
Yeah, that's okay. Now we're gonna put this in. He's gonna put some cement columns in there. Looking good. And it only needs 36 blocks. Yeah, 9 across and 3.
It's not gonna be but yay tall.
Yeah.
With a cat, you know.
Did you say about yay tall?
Yeah, about 3 feet.
Yes. What do Southerners say?
Yay sounds good.
That sounds about right. That's why I laughed. All right, he's gonna get some here. We'll get some cement mixed.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I
Greg's like, you don't want to get all this. This is the embarrassing part. Well, this is the part that we're learning. It's called trial and error.
Well,
Don't
we have no room to work here.
don't do it. Well, the problem is that thing can only fit on so much land here. We've like had to break away the land to get the tubes out. So like you have to be careful because you'll just fall through the dirt. So
Hey,
wait.
What? I can't take them this way.
So we just decided we're going to bring the cement mix over here and just drop it all in here. Just make it a whole lot easier. So
Yeah,
okay,
it'll be just a straight shot right into the
it'll be
hole.
great, but we're getting there.
Tonight we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. A little crazy for you. Hey.
A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. I'm a little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby.
Don't know what you do, but you make me feel.
All right, we're at the end, the final.
Nice, good day today.
You're doing great, honey. Look at all that. Looking good.
Nice and smooth, nice and level, baby.
Honey, you should be a masonry.
How do you like the
Just
form?
kidding.
The form
The
thing.
form is great. Look at that.
Form is awesome.
The
man.
form is
The
awesome.
form is where it's at.
So we're gonna clean up. Go inside. Tomorrow will be cinder blocks, I think. Looking good.
We'll let the rest of this water
To come
come to
out.
the surface, and then I'll come back out and trowel it a little bit later.
All right, day 2 of building the wall. Look what it's doing, people. It's raining.
Surprise!
Surprise! Welcome to the mountains. So here's Craig. He can already hear the comments. You're not supposed to use cement in the pouring rain.
That's not pouring.
It's not. It did though, because it rained. But he got a
Our
couple.
work site has been washed out.
But they got the tubes going in, so that's good. We got these things. We ran to the store and got the right stuff we needed. We're getting our gravel in there, so that's good. And then we don't have a tarp. We couldn't find the tarp we needed, so thank the Lord for trash bags. I completely forgot about trash bags. So this is progress day 2. We just sat out here. I was gonna film. I had an umbrella, trying to cover them a little bit. You know, it was great fun. It was great fun. We were building marriage memories. Jaden and Evan were out here, so it's looking good. So
Everybody's pitching in good.
so it's looking good. I got 2 layers of the wall, so we're supposed to have like I don't know, the next hour and a half where there's no rain. So we're gonna be hopeful for that and hopefully get some walls in here for Sunday. It's freezing. It turned so cold all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
Went from beautiful 90 to, it was hot today. Brooklyn was swimming today, and now it's down to like 58 degrees. I don't know, it's cold. Had to get the sweatshirt. Watch the husband do the cement work. It looks really cool, so I'll show you.
You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. I feel crazy.
Look at that, that sunshine coming through. For at least an hour.
Little crazy for you now. Yeah, crazy for you.
So that was a lot of work. So I'm sure that Greg is going to be very sore today, because I know, I was like, ooh, I mean, I didn't lift nearly what he lifted, but I was like, oh, I feel like muscles that I haven't even thought I had that I have. So it was good, but it's standing. I looked at it this morning, I'm like, okay, it's still up. That's a good thing because it's just gonna rain now. Our weather changes so much here because we are right at the escarpment where everything goes to the Gulf of Mexico and the other part goes to the ocean. We're right on that, and so that cloud will come in and then it'll just kind of circle right here in our little area. When we went to the lake every summer, we'd watch the clouds come and we're like, are they gonna come and pass by? And we're like, nope, they're gonna come and swirl right over top of us. So unfortunately we had a lot of rain last night. Not a lot, but we had rain last night, and then today is rainy. I don't know, we got a cold front. I think there was a storm that came in, so we are getting the cold front. So I am into long sleeve today. I'm like, it's gonna be like 58 degrees. It's 58 degrees right now. It's not gonna be very warm at all today. So today is going to show, 67. Okay, never mind. It's only 40% chance of rain, so it just might not. We'll see what the weather does, but hopefully it dries up a little bit so that wall can kind of set and get dry. Greg will be happy to see that. So that was a big deal, getting that done. So today is like a cleanup day. Monday, always Monday. Cleaning, I feel like my feet are covered with sand, dirt. We have that. It's not beach sand, but it feels like that. And so I don't know if I could ever do a beach house because of all the sand that comes in your house. I don't know, I'd have to have carpet, definitely not tile. So I just feel like dirt, and I'd love to say everybody takes their shoes off, but I know that I'm guilty of not taking my shoes off. I came through the house yesterday and I was like, oh, just a second. I walked through tiptoe and I'm like, I'm leaving dirt all over this house. And so it's just the mountain, the silt from the mountain. So we're getting those walls, we're getting those things, and I don't know if it'll ever make it not make dirt in your house, but we do have dirt in our house. So I just feel like there's dirt all over the floor. So I need to get my floors cleaned up and washed and get things going up, cleaned up. I was like, I came out this morning, the benches are all up, the dishes in the dishwasher are going. There's like, I think there's like 3 dishes in the sink, and I think that they were just ours that we ate last night. So it's pretty well picked up. I'm like, oh, Jaden, such a blessing. They grow up and then parents, you think your teenagers do nothing. I mean, not that she does nothing, but they grow up and then they do things and you're like, oh, you did that on your own. So just blesses this mama's heart. So I'm gonna get going because it's getting earlier and later and later. I slept in a little bit longer today, but that's okay. I'm gonna get cleaned up, do everything clean and laundry, and we'll get breakfast. I don't know yet what we'll do for breakfast. I feel like bagels. We ate all those pancakes. We still have some eggs. Maybe I can put eggs on the bagel. I don't know, I'm breathing. You know what? I have a couple of that breakfast casserole dish left, about a third of it. I might make it into burritos and wrap those up. Somebody wants those, or we'll have a bagel and cream cheese salami. That'll work for breakfast. Don't know what we're doing for lunch. Don't know what we're doing for dinner, but we'll figure that out as the day goes on. So I'm gonna get my earbud in. We're gonna get going with our day. So let's get going, right? Did you like the letterboard? For every moment you're angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. It's so true. I know in my own life, when I get mad about things, I get mad. I do. And then you just waste that time being happy, and it changes your demeanor, it changes your day, it changes your outcome, and it changes what happens. And I see it because I film every day. I film every day of my life except Sunday, and sometimes I do film on Sunday. Take this out. And so I can see the days. I can go back and watch a video and I can go, I can tell that I was struggling with something that day, or I can tell that I was struggling with that, or oh, I can tell that was a great day, because I can see how it projects off. Yeah, you can be fake, you can fake it, but it definitely shows. If you're filming all day long, if I just film a 15-minute video, no big deal. I can just put on a show and say, hey, this is great. But I like to film every day. I like to show you that you can have that joy inside, even though something is bothering you or something is going on. You can still have that joy inside of you, and you can tell it might be going on, might be telling that they're not as perky as they usually are, but you can tell if they have a little bit something going on. And that's just a good thing to pray for people. Pray for people that God would move in their lives, and that whatever was going on would just be gone. Peace and love and joy to rule inside their heart, right? That's what we want, always. So think about that today when you want to be angry. Go, I'm gonna waste time being angry. This is a waste of my day, and I got things to do. I got things to do. I got people to influence, my family, share, all those things. We don't want to waste it being angry. No, we don't want to spread that hate and spread that angerness. No, we want to spread happiness and that peace and that joy. Only comes from inside when you have the Lord inside of you. So, all right, makes me sneezing. Put my earbud in. We're gonna get going with our day. Let's go, keep going. Let's go drink the rest of our coffee. Only drank about half of it. We're gonna get going. Oh yeah, let's get going and wipe up this kitchen. definitely tell when we do a lot of heated up foods on the weekend. Like this weekend we worked a lot on out in the yard. So I made all vinegar. I made all those that taco meat and the soup, and that's what we ate this weekend. And we had some chicken in the air fryer, but you can definitely tell we use the microwave because it's definitely got stuff everywhere. I think we're gonna need a refresher course of, hey, food explodes in the microwave, so cover it. My mom will understand. I remember her words, cover the food in the microwave. I'm like, why? Oh, now I know why, Mom. I learned just later in life. So if it's on hard, just spray some vinegar in there, and that'll help. I use my Norwex cloth. I love my Norwex cloth. I just love the Enviro cloth, it's just called. And it's got, there's a hair in it. That's the bad thing. My hair, I try to keep it pulled up because it does want to come out. Put it on the ground, the vacuum will suck it up. But it wipes it right off. So just straight vinegar. The amount that we use our microwave, about once a week. If I wipe it, it's good. If I use it all the time, wipe it. But if it's only not, just wipe it every couple weeks. I don't know. I guess it depends how much you use it, right? If I do a good wipe every once a week, it's good. But today it's pretty dirty. But we did use it a lot this weekend. Okay, gross. Missing pair of scissors. They fell behind the refrigerator on the side. Anybody feel my pain when I was trying to get back there? Just shows I need to vacuum back there because it's getting really dusty. So there's my scissors I thought I lost. I need to glue the chicken today. I got a knife down at the top of the freezer. most of all my cleaning is done. I just gotta make the bed. I'm waiting for Greg to get his shower, and then I'll go in there and make that, and that's it. Just laundry going. I'm gonna wash the floors real quick. I like to soak them, I know I come up. And then I like to put vinegar on it, just to, because that's what I clean with. The vacuums have cleaned up the floor pretty good, so all the dirt's off. So then I use essential oil, whatever you have. I'm not using it for the health property because, I don't know, I haven't experienced how that is good for you. I mean, no, I know it is. I'm just saying, I just don't, like, I'm not like, I have to use essential oils. I just like the smells. But now that I realize Walmart has these for $5, like good scents, I say, besides the traditional ones, I will be getting that when this is gone. I still have more. This is lemongrass. I'm gonna use this on it. And just mop my floors up real quick, get all the little fine pieces that are not coming off, or the dirt. Just gotta shake it off. How great. Okay, let's mop your floor. Or Norwex your floor, whatever you wanna call it. When you use Norwex polish, you're not supposed to use any kind of chemicals. So my Enviro ones that I use, like on the counter, those ones I usually just use water and vinegar with. These are my washcloths that I use in my sink and clean up crumbs. I use dish soap, and that would not be natural. So when you go to, all you do is boil them. I boil them with Norwex laundry detergent. Look at it, and it's like, look how gross. And these have been washed. Isn't that disgusting? So I do that once in a while. They start stinking. Boil them, and you realize that you have to get the buildup off. So I'm just gonna kind of rinse these off a little bit. Okay, I'm actually gonna I can actually feel the grease coming off of them. You can see it boiling off, so I'm gonna boil these a little bit. All right, I'm going through my freezer and refrigerator to see what we have to use up, and I've got all my popsicles here from last week, so we're gonna put those in a bag to get them off the trays. All right, kids had their breakfast, their bagels, and some cheese, and then I had a little bit of eggs. We have a little bit of eggs left. 1/3 of the pan. So I'm gonna make a couple breakfast burritos and roll them up, just put them in the refrigerator for the week. All right, completely out of tortillas. So I just put a tiny little cup. Someone will eat this. There's just a little bit of meat. I'll give that to the animals. Used up that breakfast, that casserole right now. What I'm gonna do is I've got chicken. I just put it all in a plastic container here. I took out the bag that I had of chicken down here. You see down here? It's about 1/3 of the bag, and then I put some of my drumsticks from Butcher Box. I still have chicken drumsticks left from them. So I'm gonna just pour a bunch of gathering your fragments. It's pretty wet, so you can just wipe it. Go ahead. Gathering your fragments in here to make it good. So we have a little bit of Olive Garden Italian dressing. We're just gonna pour that on there. And then, I feel bad it's gonna be an Asian one, but I feel like it's okay to mix it. Okay, this is an Asian one, Asian sesame. Just dressings that we have that we just don't love. So I'm gonna, anything to kind of like marinate it and make it tender. I did open up, here's a balsamic country and a red wine vinaigrette. Let's do the red wine vinaigrette, see what it tastes like. And then if not, I just pull out vinegar and oil, and I have lime juice, but I realize, okay, that's like a, okay, so that'll be okay to add. Again, we're just using it up to marinate the chicken nice and tender will be good. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do, there's plenty of dressing. This is nice, it's called Hidden Valley Spices and Herbs. It's so good, so I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. It's basically like using a bunch of spices, so I'm gonna sprinkle that, let that kind of marinate, and then I'm gonna do a lot of chicken on the grill. Instead of like, I'm gonna heat that smoker up, I might as well use it, because just to put a tiny little bit, it uses the same amount of pellets as it does if you do a whole lot of chicken. So I'm gonna do a lot. That way we can either do chicken gyros tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on what we do. So this will just kind of marinate here. I'll kind of shake it around and put it in the refrigerator. Steven, your room is picked up? Is it? Yeah. It is? So got my school done with my younger 3 that I have to do, so that's good. And then I'll go over Autumn's in a little bit. So I'm gonna fold these real quick, and then I'm gonna have the girls put those away. And then I'm actually gonna take the 2 girls to the shop so they can help Greg for a little bit. And then we'll run to the park, get a little bit of exercise in during the day, because it looks like it's gonna rain. So we'll do that, come back and have lunch, and then finish our day. Let's fold some towels. All right, I can feel the wind blowing. We should have brought a coat, so we're gonna get some walking in just in case it rains. Yep, because you never know if it's gonna storm. So we're gonna try to get some laps in just in case we don't get to get out today. All right, we did our walking, it did rain, it was windy. The kids were like, it's cold, we need some gloves. It's like 61 degrees, pretty chilly. We're gonna go head back home. I'm gonna stop and drop some off for Greg, and then we're gonna go head back home again. just got home, so we got our walk in. It definitely feels rainy, but we did that, stopped at the shop, dropped some stuff for Greg, and now we are going to get some lunch because I've got the younger four I said. They're not really little anymore. So for younger four, we're gonna get some lunch and then finish up our day. All right, we're gonna use, I gathered up fragments. We grabbed a couple English muffins. She's okay. And then we're gonna make some, for lunch, pizzas. We'll pull up some tomato paste with garlic. We got some cheese and we got some bacon bits. We're gonna make some pizzas in the air fryer. Okay, ready? All right, so we put all the things, I just gathered up fragments out of the refrigerator. The veggies, like those are the veggies. The celery was the one we had last week from the discount store. And I just kept chopping the ends out because they were getting yucky. So today, they're just not gonna grab a celery and eat it because they don't like that.
And carrots and
Yes, so I just put the peanut butter with cranberries, leave this out. This will get eaten today. The carrots, I just kind of pulled the ones that look good, threw the other ones away. We've got pizzas here, a lot of pizzas. There's some ranch and then an automate, and we got watermelon here. So this is good. This will just be a munching, snacking for the kids. Wash up these dishes. I'm gonna get the smoker going. I got soup actually in the microwave. I'm gonna have some soup, that good stuff from this weekend, and then I'm gonna start the smoker for the chicken. Any other moms out there waiting to eat their lunch? It's like 2 o'clock now, family eating. That's okay, we do everything for our kids first, right? Croutons, love these croutons. So I'm doing soup. The soup we had this weekend, it's so, so good. Oh yeah. Let me eat this, I turned my smoker on. I'm gonna get that going and put the chicken on there. It's the croutons what make the soup, I'm telling you what. I'm gonna go sit for like 5 minutes, eat this, maybe do some comments, and then I'll get the chicken on the smoker. Chicken is probably frozen still. It's so weird, the weather. It's like turning from, it goes beautiful, it goes rainy looking, then the sun shining. You just never know the weather around here. Let me get these on the grill here. Okay, I'm gonna take this in and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm getting my chicken. The mail lady just came. Chicken's cooking. I have a big chunk of frozen drumsticks because I didn't take those out. Take your chicken out before to thaw it. So I'll just let it cook for a little bit, then I'll pull it apart when it softens and I can do that. So this is gonna cook. I'm just gonna do, I was thinking, I'm gonna do all these sides. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do couscous. They like couscous rice. I brought up some pretzel rolls and I'm gonna do mixed vegetables. And that's fine. That's all we're gonna do today. Keep it simple. And then we'll have leftover chicken. Let me move over here. I feel like I'm stepping over here. Let me bring you over here. And then we'll have leftover chicken and maybe tomorrow, depending on how my day is tomorrow, because I have Lauren tomorrow. She might just do sausage, red beans, and rice, which I pulled out. It's a freezer meal from last month, but we might do chicken and just chop it and then put it on pita bread and do like a chicken gyro. So it just depends on how life happens tomorrow, what goes on. But either way, we'll have chicken, and if not, we'll do that the next day. So kind of planning ahead. That's why I figured I'll just cook a bunch of chicken and then we'll just eat it up. So I'm gonna overcook it and make it dry. So it's been a good day. Like I said, it turned out to not even rainy. I'm like, okay, I just will just keep going. The kids are happy doing their thing. So I just was gonna work on this video a little bit. I gotta make the sides for my dinner, and then tonight Greg and I'll go for a walk tonight. We're gonna go meet. I took the kids just for a little bit, but we're gonna go over to our park and do a good long hour walk, because that's good for us older people to do. It's good for us younger people to do too, but as you get older, it's good to do too. So it's good. All right, I'm gonna get my packages here that arrived and go take those inside, and then figure out what we're gonna do here. Sitting here by my desk working, editing. It's like turned into beautiful, windy, nice day. I guess that's a good thing, better than rain. Maxine, you can't go down there. The little gate up so she won't go in there. For Ruby's little bed for outside here. She was sitting up here, and then she liked to stay down there, so I don't know where she likes to stay. But here's that sunshine, so nice. We gotta go check our chicken and go see if that's done, because I've been working for a little while. So I just had my door open here, and I'm feeling like it's kind of cold, the wind blowing, but I started working. I got most of the video edited, which is good, and then I just gotta go check to see if the chicken's done, because I'm sure kids are gonna be hungry. Let me get my thermometer. They're like, it's freezing in here. I'm like, I know, my hands are cold, definitely cold. Gotta get my meat thermometer. I got a pan and a meat thermometer. Hello, Maxine. Just in case it is done. And it's ready. Color lighting's gonna be out weird, sorry. Until it gets focused. Hello, come on up. She used to be able to go under the bench. I put the bench right here so Ruby doesn't walk in. But she used to be able to fit under that thing. She's starting to like slump a little bit under there. Hey, Ruby. It's a sleepy day. Oh, you smell that chicken, don't you? She's like, I'm gonna sit right here next to the smoker. All right, let's see. I am sure the chicken is done. Oh yeah, let me show you. Look at that. That looks really good. I'm sure it's finished. Let's check one of our thermometers here. One of these days, remember the bears always come when you smoke trout or you smoke something, but we haven't seen any bears at all. Friends of ours have seen them, but we don't have any. I think it's because of her. You like to keep those bears away, don't you? She's like, yes. All right, that one it's got to be 165. No, wait, 165. We are at 165, so let's try. I always like to do a few just in case. Just in case. That is all good and done. So I'm just going to take this off. If you cook it like perfectly, I took this piece off. It is so good. Just good tender chicken. This will be great. If you cook it too long or make it real tough, then it's not good reheated, but this tastes really good. This will be delicious. Now I gotta go in and make the rest of the dinner. It's been a long time, but the main part of the meat is done before I even finish the sides. That's okay. Today was one of those days where it was just a little bit different. I feel like we were doing a little bit of running, and then I never got my food made, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in and make it. Okay, this is shutdown cycle, so it's almost done. I'm gonna take this in. I'll come back out. Let's go in. We're gonna make all the sides to go with this. It'll take a few minutes. You good, Ruby? She's like, can I have some of that chicken, please? Did you want some of this chicken? Does she look like she needs some chicken? She's like, yes, I do. And there's Maxine. Maxine's like, Maxine! How's you doing, Ruby? How's you doing, Ruby? She's like, I don't know. I just need a sniffer. You love your Ruby. She's like, let's decide. Okay, let's take the chicken in. All right, that's super quick to make. The couscous takes like 5 minutes. There we go, 5 minutes to fluff. The stuffing I think is pretty much done. It'll go off in a second. The veggies are almost cooked, and then I just cut the rolls. We had hamburger buns, they're hamburger buns, pretzel rolls. We had the pretzel rolls. I haven't seen the pretzel rolls again, but they're hamburger buns. So we just cut them in half and eat them as rolls. That's gonna be delicious. So easy dinner. Kids are almost ready to eat. Not so bad. I was just looking in front of me. Remember I got those tiles for the front of my thing down here? Down here. This, it's just, I painted it. It just has that laminate on there, is what was on it before. And then I just painted it white. Well, it is like bad from the kids. I was gonna put a piece of wainscot over top of it. But then I was like, huh. Then someone told me to do the peel and stick towels. I'm like, hello. So I got those white ones I showed you, but they look bluish in here with the gray that they have in it, so they don't look good. So what I want to do is kind of match it to, let me move you over here. See that wood lantern up there? Kind of like that wood color, a little bit on my picture, and then over here I have a home sweet home, which you can't see. Let me point you out the wood. That wood on that frame, that color. I wanted something that was that color. So Home Depot didn't have a whole lot, or Lowe's didn't have a lot, so we found these at Home Depot. And this is what I think I want to get, because then it matches that better up there. So I think this is the color I want. So I take the whole big box back. I'm like, I'm just getting samples this time. So we're gonna do, I think I can, are these peel and stick? So this will be good. This is Cayman Ash is the color. So this is the color that I'm actually gonna get ordered. It's only online order only, which is bad, but that's okay. I'll order it. But that's what I'm gonna put on the front here. So down here, this is all kids. See how bad that is? So then I would put this all on here. Let's see if we can do it this way. I only have so many sets of hands. Basically that. I think I'm gonna like that. What I'll do basically is tape it. Tape it on there with some tape so I can see what it looks like. But that's good. All right, let me go check this and see if it's ready. All right, this is gonna be dinner. We've got delicious couscous. Can have a roll. This is almost done. I put some like Vicky Mrs. Dash and onion powder in there. Stuffing. And then here is the chicken. Look at that. Delicious. And there's the chicken. Delicious. That'll be a great little dinner tonight. Easy. Just waiting on this one. All right. So food is done. I'm gonna walk these up to my car, and I have Miss Ruby. Shut up, my grill. I think it's off. I just need to turn it off. And I think I'm gonna call this video done. The rest of the day, what I'm gonna do, throw this in here. Oh, I need to clean my car. Like tomorrow. Tomorrow's my working day, so I think tomorrow's gonna be clean your car day, Amy. We started doing it today in the vacuum. It didn't stay charged, so it was dying. We have like cement and stuff in the back from the gravel bags. So it's a little chit, so crazy. Are we wimpy? It's like 61 degrees. It's cold. I mean, the sun's out, thank goodness for the sun. Yeah, I won't even be able to sit there while let me see, the big van's here. I wonder if I can put this in the van. Can I do that? A little crooked? Okay, sit in my van. There we go. So it's a little chilly. Like for me, this is cold. 60. When it gets 50, I'm frozen. I feel like it's frozen now. From Michigan, we had below 20 below, 30 below when I was living there my whole life. But now my body has acclimated. Like when it is 50, I am freezing. Like right now, my hands are cold. I'm feeling that chill. So what I'm gonna do now, it's only about 4:30 right now, but I think I'm gonna finish this video because I've got most of it edited. Probably take me about another hour to finish it and get that done. And so then you can have a video for next week, which will be nice. But then I want to be able to spend some time with my kids. You gotta spend time with your kids' moms and spend time with my husband. Ladies, go spend time with your husband. Even if it's been a long day, even if you're like, ugh, I got so much going on, I know. Take some time today to get some time scheduled for your husband. I know it's hard. And I'm not talking like scheduled, like intimacy schedule. Schedule that too, but schedule some like time together doing something, whether it's sitting and talking. We're gonna go for a walk tonight. So we've been trying to do that. We can't do it every night. I mean, I'd love to do it every single night, but it doesn't always work out that way. So we are gonna go walking, which will be nice. So I know, I was like, maybe I'll bring you along, but then I'll have to come home and do more footage of it and put it on and just take longer. So I'll just end it, tell you that we're gonna go walk together at that beautiful park with the river and the grass and the trees and just beautifulness. We'll probably go about 7:30 tonight, because we like to walk right until it gets to about dusk, and then we're done, because it takes about an hour. It takes about an hour to walk the path a few times, and so it's just good to get out, get the stresses of the day gone, you know, talk to him, share what my day was like. He can share what his day is like, and sometimes maybe your husband doesn't want to talk. Maybe he's not a good listener, and so let him talk. Hear about his day. You might not get to share about your day. He might have had the biggest stressful day ever. Be strong and just smile, and okay, it's okay. And if you don't get the chance to share that day, that's okay. And you know what? If you had a bad day, you just pour your heart out to the Lord and say, Lord, my day is crazy and my husband doesn't want to hear it. That's okay. Don't even worry about that. You just be content with what you're doing in your life. That is what our goal is, right? So that we don't have to, like, when our husband comes home, just yell it and tell us and him all about our horrible day. One of the things you do not want to do as soon as your husband walks in the door, unload everything about your day onto him. Don't do that. It's the same way your husband should not come home and unload his whole day on you. So, but we're just talking about ourselves. We're not talking about our husbands here. So when he comes home, don't just, I can't believe the horrible day I had. Don't do that. So what you want to do is find out how his day went. So I know we'll go for a walk tonight, instead of me going out and telling him I don't really have a bad day today. So I don't really have a whole lot to unload at all, actually. It was a really good day today for us. So I won't have to be like, oh my goodness, my day, this happened. But I'll just listen first, find out what his day was like, see what he's doing, just to see. It's just caring, respect, that's all it is. Love is what it's showing. And then when he's finished, don't like just say, oh, you should have done that. Nope, you should. Don't tell him what he should have done differently. Just let him talk. Sometimes men just need to talk and unload, and that's how they like process everything. So it's good to let them do that, ladies. And then if he wants to talk to you, like hear your side, then tell him. But if he doesn't, that's okay. Don't get all mad if he doesn't. Maybe he just had a moment. Maybe he just had a time to like, oh wait, I forgot I need to ask her that. Sometimes they don't think of those things, ladies, but that's okay, because you just smile knowing that you're there for him. He's there for you because you're with him and by his side, right? Good things. We don't complain about what we don't have, right? But what we can change is what we're doing to other people. How you want a good marriage? Work on you, not your spouse. It seems easy, right? Like I can say, oh, I know what I can change in my spouse to make my marriage better, right? Everybody can say that. But it takes a whole lot to turn around and look at yourself and go, wow, I really need to change this about myself in my marriage. Yeah, that's a little bit more like swallowing and humbling and going, okay, it's me. So work on you. I guarantee you it will reflect in your marriage. Yes, it will. And that's with everything. You were in a relationship with your kids, work on you and get your issues worked out so that you can be a light to them. The same thing with your husband. Work on you so that you can be a light to your husband and that relationship can change. That's the only way it's going to change. It's by investing some time into it. And like I said, your husband might not want to spend time with you. And you know what? That's hard, but it's not forever. It's not forever. You work on you. Don't have attitude when he comes home and doesn't say anything. Don't have attitude when he walks in the house with his shoes on. Oh, drives me crazy. Just smile. Get your broom out when he leaves and vacuum it up. Not when he's there, when he leaves. So, just smile, ladies. Sometimes I just don't even realize, oh, I gotta take my shoes off. Oh, didn't even think about that. So sweep afterwards. That's okay. And just smile, but work on you. That's the best thing you can do to your marriage to change it, is to working on your issues. And then carve out some time in your day just to let him talk and share his day. That means a whole lot. And spend time with him and try to focus on him. I know it's hard when there's little kids running around and babies crying and you're exhausted, and yeah, that's like the last thing you want to think about is more people to have to spend time with. I know, but it is worth the investing of time for your spouse, because you're going to be married to him for a really long time. For a really long time. You want to be. And those kids are going to grow up and they are going to start doing their own thing, and you're going to be left with your husband. So make time right now and invest so that later on you guys will grow together versus growing apart, right? That sounds good. All right, so I'm gonna go. Maxine, you ready to go? I'd show you the wall. I was gonna walk over and show the wall, but it's covered with plastic, so we'll do it again. I know we're gonna keep working on it. Greg's like, oh my goodness, all I'm thinking about is the wall right now, and I don't even want to work. So he's got a lot of stuff to do at the shop. He would be here working all day long, getting everything done, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, thank goodness he's able to work at his business at home, his whole dream come true, and get that done. And the wall will get there eventually. Everything gets there eventually. Just don't worry about it, right? That's what I say. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Monday motivation, get you going, get your week started off right. Monday's one of my favorite days. It just starts, people say Monday's the worst day. I think Monday's like the best day. It's like, okay, it's a chance to like, let's start a whole week off. Let's go. What do we got this week going for us? I know I got some stuff going. I don't really know what I got. Oh no, I have good stuff going this week. I'll share with you as I do it this week. So, all right, I'm gonna go in, finish this video, and then spend some time with my kids for a little bit, which will be great. I still have to check on Autumn's school. I didn't do that. She disappeared today and then she never came back. Smart kids. Do that, finish up so that tonight I can go for a walk with my husband, and it's gonna be a good day. It already is a good day. It didn't rain. That's good. I mean, the wall got to dry a little bit today and it didn't pour. That's a great thing. Love not raining days, but it's just cold. Tomorrow's the first day of the pool. I don't know if we're going. The kids keep saying, aren't we gonna go? And I said, do you see how cold it is right now? I said, that's gonna be like that tomorrow. And they're like, oh, and they're all like wanting gloves today. So I don't think we're gonna be doing the pool tomorrow, but who knows? Maybe the sun will come out and be bright and shining and we'll get to go. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. So, all right, remember our quote? Don't be angry today. Don't even waste time being angry. Don't even think more than two thoughts. Don't even think more than one thought. Don't even think about being angry. Just push that all aside and just go, you know what? I'm gonna love, I'm gonna love, I'm gonna love, I'm gonna love and keep going forward. Don't even worry about all the stuff that went on. Don't worry about the words that were exchanged this morning. Focus on you, what you can do to make your marriage better. I promise you, it's well worth it. It's a good thing to have some peace in the home, peace for your family, peace for your kids, and peace between you and your spouse. You can actually love your spouse, like love your spouse. Good thing. All right, I don't know how this got talking about loving your spouse, but I don't know. I was inside thinking about taking time with your spouse today. It's good to do those things. I gotta do those things. I'm guilty of not, so that's why I make it a point to do that, because otherwise we grow apart. So work on that, people. Work on that, ladies. Work on that with your husband. Have that wonderful marriage that you're like, I love this man. I love the man I married. See some changes in him, but it starts with you. I know, that's hard. But it's a good thing because that means you're moving forward versus going backwards. So let's keep going forward. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. All right, we're going in. It's freezing. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.